Let's go.
Man, what up, y'all? I'm Cameron Tyler. You already know I'm sitting down with Flitalklive.
Let's go.
Ayo, J Stacks. Hit him with the 808s.
Yo, what's up, everybody out there? Hey, we back with another edition of Fly Talk Live. I'm your host, Jay Stats, and we've been moving and making stuff happen within the city right now. So it's only right that we get one of the top artists coming out of Flint, Michigan right now, man.
Appreciate
Hey, bro, go ahead, tell your name for everybody out there.
it. Yeah, man, I'm Cameron Tyler, man. I'm born and raised in Flint, Michigan. I'm a rapper, artist. I'm an engineer. Like, just anything on this music tip I be in. So tap in with me if you haven't, for sure.
For sure, pleasure having you on the show, bro. Tell everybody about your journey of getting here.
Uh, so yeah, man, I've been making music my whole life. So like I said, I'm a rapper, man. I'm a musician, like all the way around. I genuinely love music. Like I play piano, a couple other instruments. So I've been making music my whole life. My dad was a real, he was one of those guys who really push, you know what I'm saying, push their kids to really go into the music scene for real, because he was really into music. So I
Okay.
was in the studio when I was like 8, 9. And I was on stage when I was like 8, 9. Like I've been really doing this my whole life. And then shit, there was a couple years that I kind of went away from music, started doing other things, and then I just remember, when we get older, we gotta really think about, man, what we really gonna do in life.
Yeah,
So
for
I really
sure.
just sat down and decided, like, man, this music shit about to be the way. So ever since then, I've been locked in on the music tip, working as hard as I can. I met up with Joker Brim, who's the owner of B.R.B, Blood Rich Business,
Hmm.
and we locked in on the way. I ended up locking in with John Connor, and I was with AVM for about a year. And then when that situation fell out, it was gonna be, you know what I'm saying, it was just me, Joker Brim, Ace Cabana, Taylor Tatum, Big Shug, and a few other people. We all just got together and decided to make this clock go. And that's just what we've been on ever since. So you see me
Okay.
today, it's Cameron Tyler, you know what I'm saying, with B.R.B behind me, and all my niggas helping me move.
For sure, for sure. Glad to see, people progressing and still pushing the movement, especially in the city where we from too, and I always look at it like this with a lot of artists too. A lot of people they can just, get up and leave, go other places. But the fact that you still here, that you building and you building a name within the city, that speaks volumes to that too.
Yeah, for sure. Especially because, I didn't have to look people in the face. I'd have to like look label niggas in the face, and I had to look like look at industry niggas and be like, you know what I'm saying? I really do think there's a like an opportunity to really blow in Michigan
Yeah.
on multiple kind of music. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, niggas is really looking at one style of music, but you know what I'm saying? I don't think you really have to move out of Michigan to really do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we do shows every weekend in all type of small little towns. You know what I'm saying? Towns that probably don't even get rap shows maybe 2 or 3 times a year tops maybe.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? They always show real love. And you know what I'm saying? We really been growing a real fan base, real ticket buying fan base out of that. And that's on all the different kind of music that we be making. And then, so it's like it's bigger than, you know what I'm saying? It's bigger than your location. I feel like if you hit the road and you grind, like you
Yeah.
can really blow here. So it's crazy you mentioned that, because like I kind of make it a point to let people know, like, no, you can really blow out of Michigan. Michigan is a good place to really do this, though. It is.
Yeah, especially with all the attention that's around it too, with the sound and everything too.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be one of those music meccas like Atlanta that's going to be catering to our sound, and there's a lot of labels out there for sure,
Mm-hmm.
and fans I should say also that's going to be looking at this and going to be modeling what we doing, because you hear that Flint Detroit sound, but then you look around, you're like, oh, okay, we got people that's versatile, they're
Mm-hmm.
doing this. We like their image. We like how they're going about their business. It's creating a whole different dynamic that just works for no matter who you're trying to appease to in
Right.
that audience. So,
Right.
um, Do you feel like there's a glass ceiling also to break within, let's just say within our city? Do you feel like there's a glass ceiling that there is to break?
There's definitely a point that I feel like no one's really gotten to yet. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like in the music industry coming out of here, especially since the '90s.
Yeah.
And I think that that's kind of my intention. You know what I'm saying? I really believe, and I know I will be one of those people to really get to those points. And I'm not saying I'm the only one at all. There's a lot of people around here who I believe is going to do that.
Hmm.
But there's another level to this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? People blow. They do a lot of views. They make good money. They feed their family. That's really good for Flint. That's really good for Michigan. But man, we want Michigan to have numerous Grammys around,
Yeah.
numerous plaques around, numerous studios. You know what I'm saying? And that's just kind of the way I'm seeing it, man. I'm trying to do arena shows. I want to drop an album with Ed Sheeran. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
definitely,
Like I'm
definitely.
really looking at
Mix it up.
I'm looking at that bigger picture like right now, and I know I will get there. I ain't gonna feel like I made it until I'm at that point.
Okay. Um, for the audience out there watching too, especially for a young inspiring artist that's coming up, what do you feel like it'd take to get to that point
Uh,
for everybody within our city?
Man, to get to a point where you really in the mainstream and you really dropping number ones and you doing projects with some of the biggest artists the world has ever seen, to
Yep.
get to that point, you know, I think it takes a few things. One,
Hmm.
I think people really sleep on the quality of music.
For
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, quality means a lot more than I think a lot of people think. Like
Yeah.
when we think about niggas like Y&J, Crispy Life Kid,
Hmm.
stuff like that, like them niggas dropping quality for
Yeah.
sure. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of niggas who, try to imitate them who ain't gonna blow because, you know what I'm saying, it ain't quality, you know what I'm saying? Like them niggas is dropping shit to a certain quality.
Yep.
And to get to that level, I think there's a quality standard at every level. So the next thing is like versatility. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
even if your shit very good, you know what I'm saying, how different can you really get? Because the needs at that point get a lot bigger as far as the consumers go. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Now the consumers want all type of different kind of lyrics, all type of different type of videos, all type of different kind of collabs. You know what I'm saying? When you get to that level. You know what I'm saying? I work as hard as I can to make every kind of music I possibly can. I got rock songs, pop songs. A lot of this shit ain't out right now either. I got rock songs,
Yeah.
pop songs, you know what I'm saying? Every kind of rap, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean legitimate pop songs, meaning that you could play them next to, you know what I'm saying, like the top pop artists and not even think that this is some rap nigga in Flint, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's the way that I see it as far as like having real versatility. I think that's a huge part of being able to maintain that status and being able to break through that ceiling.
Yeah.
And then the last thing I think is building relationships genuinely and working as hard as you can in those relationships. Because the reality is, there ain't nobody in Flint got, you know what I'm saying? Well, most people in Flint don't got, you know what I'm saying, $200,000 they can use to blow a record.
Yeah.
You know
For
what I'm saying?
sure.
So if you don't got $200,000 you can use to blow a record, the only option you got is to build the right relationships. You know what I'm saying? You can either buy them or you got to get on the ground and build those relationships. So we've been really on the ground building relationships and connecting with people in this industry, learning from people in this game, so we can, you know what I'm saying, break through that fold too. So if you are just trying to come up, man, build the relationships, get as versatile as you can, make sure your shit is of quality, don't ever
Hmm.
stop.
What genres of music that's feel like is your top favorite and influence you? I know you say you like with pop and like rock stuff too. So let's start off with pop. What pop artist or song influence you in any area?
So the thing is, when I was growing up, one of my favorite rappers was this Asian dude on YouTube named D Pride. And I'll talk about this man damn near every interview. So like
Hmm.
he like, he was like a young YouTube rapper back then, you know what I'm saying, where he was making music in his room. But in my mind, it was crazy because he was more than a rapper. When I was young, I didn't know that not all artists was like this. I'm thinking that this is how all artists is really supposed to be.
Yeah.
But this man was making everything. He could sing, he could rap, he was doing comedy, all type of shit, all in his room just by himself. So that really inspired me to go like, oh, so he could do that, I could do that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So when I was growing up, I never had a box in my head to what kind of music I need to be making. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And on top of that, I was a choir kid, I was a band kid.
Okay.
I, you know what I'm saying? I was a musical theater kid. You know what I'm
So
saying? Like
you already had this.
I don't got no type of limits in my head to
Mm,
what a good song is supposed to be. So that's why I make everything. As far as the artists go, though, I mean, I definitely in the recent years, like in the last 10 years, Ed Sheeran was very high on my list for sure.
okay.
Justin Bieber been high on my list. You
For
know what I'm
sure.
saying? Post Malone is huge on my list.
Oh yeah.
And Post Malone, I look up to him because he did the White Iverson switch, which is pretty much what I want to do.
Yeah.
Blowing off hip hop because the budget is low, you know what I'm saying? And you're in a community where that's what people want to hear. And then
Mm-hmm.
you taking that and being able to turn it into more of the stuff that you want to be able to do. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that takes the bigger budgets, to take more money that you may not have at the time.
Yeah.
So Post Malone made that switch. He did it excellent. You know what I'm saying? So I look up to that too.
So what's a typical day in the life of Cameron Tyler?
So basically, uh, it depends on what my night before was like. But
Okay.
but uh, but let's say we start fresh, man. I wake up early in the morning. First thing I'm gonna do probably is get on the phone with everybody to figure out what we gonna do. If I don't have something in the schedule already for that day, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, whether it be studio sessions, rehearsals, or a show or an interview or whatever we might be doing,
Mm-hmm.
I get on the phone with Ace Cabana, get on the phone with Joker Brown,
Mm-hmm.
get on the phone with Big Shug, and we'll just talk out like, man, what we about to do today? You know what I'm saying? Develop a plan, execute it. I might sit on my computer, promote, drop music. You know what I'm saying? We independent, so put my own
Yeah.
music out. I make my own covers and all that. So I might, you know what I'm saying, make a cover for a new song, drop the song, get outside, go to rehearsal. You know what I'm saying? Meet up with the gang, get ready for the show.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or you know what I'm saying? It's just every day is like what's crazy about rap, bro, is every day is different, bro. It really
Yeah.
ain't. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? There really ain't an exact schedule. I run studio sessions. I be engineering and stuff to help keep bread in my pocket while we on this. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying that you know what I'm saying I'll be like last night I was in the studio from 11 to 5 a.m. You know what I'm saying?
Grinding.
You know what I'm saying? So
Putting in that work, man.
you know it's like every day is different. You
Yeah.
know, for real.
Hell yeah. So and where you at now? Because we're gonna kind of like go back a little bit too, because you had mentioned that you was working with John Connor and you and
Mhm.
Ace y'all was out doing stuff too. How was that experience for you?
You know, when I was with John Connor, that experience was, to be honest, bro, that's probably one of the most like eye-opening experiences I had, like really doing this music. As far as like what I learned about what I need to be doing for myself. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Like when I was with Connor, that was the first time I really got to see the machine work.
Yeah.
Like the machine work in both directions, by the way. It doesn't mean that everything that was happening for Connor was great. The point is we got to see what the machine was doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got to see like what the real ups and downs of this really is. And then on top of that, you know what I'm saying, I'm thankful because Connor was putting us through, you know what I'm saying, industry etiquette classes. He was showing us the game, you know what I'm saying, and through his lenses. And we was able to really take that and all the other things that we experienced and use that for ourselves in a way that I feel like a lot of people may not be able to do without, you know what I'm saying, without them type of experiences to really force
Yeah.
that hand on you. So when I was there, I think the biggest value that I got from being there was, you know what I'm saying, the education, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
and the real experiences that you don't really get unless you go intern somewhere or you go do this. So I was thankful for that, you know what I'm saying. And then the second thing is that the situation I got now came from that. When we left AVM, I didn't know Ace Cabana before AVM at all. So
Yeah.
when I left AVM and me, Ace, and Taylor Tatum locked in, and then we got Rockstar Billy and Capital and Day Day and Shy and Joker and Suge and Mac in general. All of us got together
Mm-hmm.
after the AVM thing. It was felt like say all the Power Rangers was getting together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's how it felt. So.
Like so it's like y'all locked in and
Mm-hmm.
kind of create that like family type bond and
Exactly.
y'all got one common goal, make sure everybody's straight and get to the top.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
solid. So like how did you get involved with like AVM? Was that like something that you was sought after for or
You know, not per se, but at the time. So at the time, I did work a job. The last job I ever worked was Duke's Car Stereo on Miller Road. Man, I was selling car stereos, and um, at the time, one of the guys that worked for Connor was this guy named Big Steve. We call him Suge. So I didn't
mm-hmm,
mention Suge a couple times. That's Big Steve.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He was, working with Connor at that time. And anybody who know Big Steve, he just, he just big cocky dude, you know what I'm saying? That's why we call him Suge. And
Yeah.
he had came into Duke's car stereo to, just get speaker work done. But I was already hip to who he was and vice versa. So it was
Mhm.
like, oh, you work here? It's like, oh yeah, what's up, bro? Blah blah blah. And that kind of led into us having more conversation. At the same time that was happening, that's the same time that me and Ace linked for the first time to do round two. And
Mhm.
that song Round Two we got was the first time I met Ace when we recorded that song. So saying we linked to do that at the same time that me and Suge starting to build that relationship. And so Suge, this girl who still works for Connor, her name is Lindsay,
Mhm.
and Ace, they was really doing the footwork to tell Connor, like, hey man, that's one of the ones right there. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how that situation became to be, So, and I
Mhm.
remember when that's also when I met Cam Howe, and I just remember being in Vegas and talking to Cam Howe about his situation with Connor, and we was just talking about how, like, man, if you down to go in, I'm down to go in, and we just really made it happen.
For sure, for sure. So do you always feel like this right here was like your destiny to get to this point in life?
Where I'm at right now today, 1,000%. Yeah. The journey, if you asked me that question through this journey, I might have said no numerous times.
Yeah.
But the journey is why I'm here, today. A lot of things
Mhm.
didn't go my way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I know for a fact that it had to go that way. It had
Okay.
to. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And I feel like a smarter person, a better person. I feel like I work harder. I feel like I make better music, and I feel like all that comes from the journey. And by the way, while we on that, if
Yeah.
there's any rappers watching this, that's kind of something that I feel like a lot of rappers don't think about. That journey is important, bro. It's so important, and everybody's journey is different, bro. Stop looking at the rapper who claimed that they was rapping for 1 year in blue and expect yourself to do the same thing, bro. The journey matters, bro. Like
Mhm.
the ups and downs, the music not being as good, and you having to take all the time it takes to get better, and all the shows, and you having to learn how to perform. And bro, that journey is cool, bro, because that's
Yeah.
what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you do, you gotta get better at it. You gotta have experiences. A lot of people take advantage of things too early. I
Yeah.
mean, if I blew the first year I started doing this again as Cameron Tyler, if I blew,
Mhm.
man, that would have sucked because I wasn't ready. I didn't know the
Mhm.
game. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I feel like I'm way more ready today than I was back then. And shit, I might be more ready in 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Who knows when niggas gonna blow and all that. We got plans, but you know what I'm saying? Like, if those plans work the way they're supposed to work, that's when you knew it was time.
Yeah. Okay. So and going off of that too, what do you feel like is the biggest like challenges for you currently right now too doing this?
Man, it's a couple things, bro. It's probably gonna be the bread, and it's
Mhm.
probably gonna be just self determination. I think self determination is every rapper's biggest challenge, and that's okay. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I know I'm determined. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I know I'm gonna do it,
Yeah.
but you do got to do that work every day.
Yeah.
That you don't just decide that you're gonna do it one time and then that's it. You're gonna have to wake up every day and convince yourself that this is what you want to do. Sometimes I do wake up and I'm like, damn, do I want to do this? It's like if I wake up and I decide to do this, it's like I got to keep that to myself, work as hard as I can, and then
Mhm.
just go. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just go. You know what I'm saying? So that self determination thing is probably a big challenge. You know what I'm saying, for a lot of artists, including me. And then the bread.
Mhm.
It should take a lot of money. That's cool. I get that. You know what I'm saying? Like we be having to do a lot of shit to try to keep the bread going, keep the bread circulating. But I think the biggest thing that people have to do is realize the bread don't matter now. I don't really
Yeah.
give a fuck what I spend. That shit
Yeah.
don't matter. I don't give a fuck what I make either right now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It don't matter. And I know I need money to get my content out, but that's a different focus. That's not
Mhm.
me focused on making money, getting my pockets. That's me focused on making money so Jerry HD can get paid. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, I don't give a fuck about my own money at all right now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I think that's key. You know what I'm saying? To really getting around that bread issue. But yeah, I say those are the two biggest challenges. But those are
Okay.
challenges that ain't gonna stop nobody though. You know what I'm saying? Like we just gonna do it.
What's an important lesson that you could leave with everybody too, man, as we wrap up?
Um, Hmm. An important lesson I can leave with everybody. I
Yeah.
think, bro, I think probably one of the most important lessons to take home is to chase your dreams, bro. I'm so passionate about people chasing their dreams. I think too many people settle in life and don't really realize how real it is to believe that you get one of these. And don't get me wrong, everybody got beliefs about how this shit go. But as far as what we all universally know that we at least get one of these.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, knowing that, I think it's crazy for people to get up and not do what they want to do.
Yeah.
Like, you know that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these people 30 years old, 35 years old, working a job they hate. I feel like I could never. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got no choice. I'd rather be homeless and still chasing my dreams than, like, just settling in life, because you only get one of these. I'm not about to what if myself or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So my advice to everybody in the world, no matter what you do, is chase your fucking dreams, bro, and fuck everybody else as far as niggas that want you to, like, settle in life. Like, I'm not doing no settling.
Preach. Man, hey, you hit chords with that one, man. That's exactly how I feel every single motherfucking day I get up. Is I gotta go do this. I don't care. Chase your dreams, turn them shits into reality, and just turn up on life. Like you said, we only get one of these.
And fuck money.
If
real
fuck
shit,
money,
bro. A lot of niggas ain't gonna agree with me, bro. But fuck money.
No, talk your talk. Let them know.
Bro, money sucks, bro. Money sucks, bro. Like, I get it. Like, people know that money is the root of all evil, bro. But people don't take that as serious, bro. I done seen people who really love each other, all that shit get broken down over money. That shit made me so sad, bro. Fuck money.
Yeah.
Like, really, fuck that shit, nigga. Like, money is a tool, nigga. It's a tool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want a lot of it too, but it's a tool at the end of the day. I guarantee I give half of that shit away. I don't got no money now, I give half my shit away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck money, bro. You will be so miserable chasing money. Chase your dreams. Fuck money, bro. Fuck money.
Something that you can live on, something that creates a legacy for you. Follow your dreams. Simple as that. The money will come.
That shit come naturally.
Hell yeah. Man. Cameron Tyler, ladies and gentlemen, speaking facts right now that you can live on. That's why we do this here, Fly Talk Live. Hey, man, go ahead, tell them where they can find you at, man, and what projects and events you got going on.
Yeah, so like I said, my name is Cameron Tyler. You can find me on Instagram at Cameron Tyler VID, or if you just search Cameron Tyler on anything at all, you're going to find me. I'm on Apple Music, Spotify. I'm on the book with everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can just find me anywhere. But you need to ASAP, because I got a project that's about to come out called Marlo. The project, you know what I'm saying, is mainly a rap project right now. We talked about doing all types of different genres. I'm focused on this rap shit right now. And I got features from Louis Ray on there, Crispy Life Kid, Grams is on there, Ace is on there, Capital on there, Scam Likely on there, Veli on there. Like, the project is literally just jam-packed with the city, bro. And that just came off of niggas wanting to be a part of shit. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for having me here, bro, for real.
Oh, yeah, always a pleasure having you on Fly Talk Live. Hey, man, y'all stay locked in, man. I'm Jay Stats. This been another edition of Fly Talk Live. Get with me.
I'm really not stopping till I blow. It's like I'm C4. You're not gonna do nothing. What the fuck you out your seat for? I can feel it coming. What the fuck I gotta see for? They don't give a fuck, but to me I know it mean more. If I ain't gonna chase it, tell me what the fuck I dream for. I done seen a lot. That ain't enough. I gotta see more. I know that I'm the shit. That ain't enough. I gotta be more. I can walk in everywhere.